Hi there guys, welcome to this video. So today I wanted to come back to a subject that I've talked about before, but I thought that now I probably have better communication on videos, and so I wanted to talk about this subject again, which I think is pretty important. It's something that I see quite often in the gym, and so I wanted to talk about it. And the subject is the forced reps. So a forced reps is simply a rep that you can't really do, and you're gonna have someone helping you to make this rep. So I don't really see an issue with this when it's the last rep and obviously it's just someone basically spotting you. But I see this as an issue when someone is actually going to help you do many reps after you can't do the last rep. So why is that? I think that first of all, most people don't understand how much only these fingers help someone get the rep in. Like people only think that, sometimes they will literally say, I've hit that PB. Like for example, I don't know, 225 bench press, they will say, I got my PB is 225. And when you see them do 225, it's actually someone behind who helps them with the fingers like that. And actually, it's like they actually done 200 pounds and not 225. Like the amount of weight that it takes off when you only put, your fingers to help someone out is huge. It's like 10, 15 kg less, and it depends how much you're helping the person as well. But only, even at the slightest, when you just like put your fingers and really not try to help the person much, it's like at least 5 kg off that you can take off, the bar. So when you think you get, for example, 100 kg, it's more likely that you're getting a 95 kg PB on the bench press. And so people really underestimate the help that it does. So that's the first thing to understand. And second of all, I think that if you can't do the reps anymore, like you should just stop simply the exercise. I understand that the people do want to carry on basically with the movement and the exercise that they're doing, and that because they can't anymore, because they're not gonna interrupt basically the exercise that they're doing, they're gonna keep working on the muscle, and that is gonna be more beneficial. That's the principle of like forced reps. You're just continuing something that you couldn't do, so you maximize your effort, whatever. But it's not reliable at all. I think that if you want to do this, you can use rest pose if you want, which is much more interesting. But having someone helping you and doing forced reps is never reliable because it's not measurable. The person one day could help you a certain way, which is like a lot, and another day or even the rep, the set that you're doing after, they could help you much less. Like it's never something that you can measure. You can't tell the person helped me offloading basically 5 kg of the bar when they try to help me, or like 10 kg. If you're training always with the same partner, the same person, maybe the person will quite often help you the same way all the time, but it's not even sure. Sometimes they will just help you to do the forced reps much easier than the other set. And so it's not something that you can measure. It's not practical. And if you actually go to the gym and you ask someone different all the time, it's the same. Like the reps that you do when you can't do them anymore are never something that you can measure, which, as I often talk about, is very important to measure what you do in the gym. And so instead, what you can do is to simply take some weight off. And in this case, try to do more reps. It's more like a drop set thing that you'd want to do rather than forced reps. Or simply you just want to do rest pose, where you put the bar off for like a few seconds and actually allow yourself to do more reps at the same weight, so you actually know what you're doing and you can measure things. Forced reps is something that you have no measurements on it. You can't actually say after the set, like a lot of people do when obviously they have notebooks or even you write on your phone. You can't say, I've done this. You just don't know what you've done. The person that helps you, you have no clue how much it helped you or how much it didn't help you. And so you're losing track of things. And because you can't track things, you actually can't progress in the long term. It's important to be able to track and to go somewhat in the details of what you're doing to actually progress on the long term. And look back and say, oh, all right, I was doing this many reps and now I've done this many reps and I know that I've improved. So forced reps doesn't belong to trackable methods, and this is why I never advise to do them. I advise obviously to have a spot, and if you can't Obviously do the last rep to have someone to help you, but I don't encourage the people that I see all the time basically putting some weight and actually asking someone behind who's gonna help them for like 10 reps. It means that they have no idea what weight they're actually lifting. Obviously something to ban in your training, in my opinion. Forced reps are super unreliable. They just make you tired, and they actually make you lie to yourself as well about what you can actually do, because it takes off a lot of weight, of the actual weight that you're trying to lift, much more than what most people think, unfortunately. So replace it basically by rest poses, or simply if you want to do something that is trackable instead. The rest pose is trackable because you're gonna put the bar off and try to restart as soon as you can, basically as you've rested enough to get 2-3 more reps. But at least why it's better, because you can actually measure. And also you could do simply a drop set where you take the weights off if you don't want to like stop the effort and you want to continue obviously doing the exercise, which is what usually people are looking for in forced reps, is to not stop the movement straight away and to actually still get more reps in. Then you do a drop set where you simply get another pair of dumbbells, or like just take some weight off the bench press bar or deadlift bar, whatever you're doing, and do more reps that you can actually measure and know exactly what you're doing. So just replace it by something where you can measure. I don't care what it is, but if you want to carry on the effort and you don't want to stop and keep doing the sets, then do something that you can still track. So don't use the forced reps. So that was it for the forced reps. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you understood better what I meant by this. And I will see you very soon for another video.